Already over it, y'all. Them hip thrusts, if I ain't want my sit up better than 2 bunk beds, I wouldn't be doing all this. Alright, hello beautiful people, y'all. I'm recording 2 vlogs in one day, so if y'all see me in the same thing, just know it was recorded on the same day. But today I'm going to be walking y'all through another lower body exercise. I seen a comment that said, oh, they wanted to know how much I'm lifting, and then I also want to give y'all some lifting tips as well when it comes to lower body, because I'm the trainer that's very focused on detail, I'm very focused on form, and I'm very focused on making sure you being intentional with the moves. Like, if you're doing a move that's supposed to target your glutes, that means you need to be concentrating on feeling it in your glutes. If you do a set and you don't feel it in your glutes, okay, what do we need to do to make sure we feeling it where we need to feel it at? So that's what we're going to be doing. So I don't think today's workout is going to be super duper long. I'm going to start my workout. Let me not even say that, because the last workout I thought that wasn't going to be super duper long. Y'all, I was in here for over an hour because, baby, I'll be taking my time. But I do have hip thrusts today, but it's only 3 sets, so that's perfect because, y'all, hip thrusts take me out. Like, I don't know if it's the exercise itself. I think it's the setup of just putting the weights on a bar and getting under it. Like, all that is a lot. But I got to work today, and one of my homegirls I ain't seen in a while said, girl, she touched my butt. I said, okay, because I need that butt sitting up better than 2 bunk beds. Okay, we're going to do this again because I had did this in my other vlog and somebody commented. So, finish the lyrics. Better sit up better than 2 bunk beds. Finish the lyrics. But yeah, that's what it need to be given. So, today we got hip thrusts and we got a couple of other exercises. But when I first get in, I'm going to go ahead and hop on the Stairmaster. And yep, so I won't be showing y'all on the Stairmaster. Y'all, I really be want to get footage on the Stairmaster, but like, I got to be on the Stairmaster for 20 minutes, right? Which means if I take the camera and put it down, then I got to move it around just to get like different angles. I don't be having time for all that. So I won't be showing y'all me on the Stairmaster, but just know that I'm going to be doing my 20 minutes. So clock that T. Y'all, I've been doing like 20 minutes on the Stairmaster for like, if I can, I'll do it every day. Because once I did my challenge, I was doing it every day for 20 days. So I'm cool with doing it every day. But like if something come up where I can't do it, that's cool too. But for right now, I'm going to be doing it every day until I go see Cam. So, because then that's when I won't be able to do it because I won't have access to the Stairmaster just for a couple of days. But then when I get back, I'll be back doing it every single day. So I was told to take it up to 30 minutes. But y'all, I feel like 20 minutes is a good time for me to be calm and doable. Like, I feel like I'd never want to do too much. Like, if I could be consistent at 20 minutes for 7 days a week, that's perfectly fine for me. And I just feel like if I take it up to 30 minutes before I'm actually ready, that don't mean I can't do it, y'all. But I feel like if I took it up to 30 minutes and I really didn't want to do 30 minutes, then it's going to be harder and harder for me to do it, and I probably won't do it. That's just thinking. But I feel like in the future, with me continuously doing 20 minutes, eventually I'll be able to do 30 and be cool with it. But we're just going to take it one step at a time, okay? You know, sometimes you just don't have to take yourself too fast. Like, it's been a long time since I've been doing a Stairmaster consistently, and I think like back in June, maybe the year before last, I was like on the Stairmaster for like an hour one time. So we just like kind of gradually picking ourselves up. But right now it is 9:08, so I'm about to get ready to get on the Stairmaster, listen to me some music, and get ready to tune in. Make sure y'all pay attention because I'm gonna be dropping gems and I'm gonna be talking y'all through this workout. And then when I'm not talking, I'll just put some music on top of it so y'all won't have to hear me breathing all hard and stuff. Unless y'all want to hear me breathe. I know y'all want to hear me breathe, baby. Okay, all right. Y'all know once I get to talking, I won't stop. Let me get in the gym. All right, you guys. So first up, we're gonna have hip thrusts. We're gonna have 3 sets of 12, and right now I have 2 45s on each side, which is 90 pounds on each side. So if I'm not mistaken, that's 225. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the exercise from 3 different angles, and I'm just gonna do a voiceover of a couple cues that I want y'all to focus on when y'all doing hip thrusts. thrust. And one thing that I know for sure is that it's easier so that the weight is not super duper heavy until you correct your form fully. Like, sometimes the lighter the weight, the easier it is for you to fully engage your glutes at the top of the rep, and just make sure you go so in control. You don't want to just be throwing the weight up. But I'm going to include them cues in a second. So let's get started. All right, you guys, so I do not have any tips on getting this barbell underneath. Well, one tip that I usually use is if you take like a 45 plate and put it underneath both sides, it'll be easier for you to get under the rep. But the first thing I want to point out is making sure that you keep your chin tucked. Like, you should be able to keep your chin tucked the whole way through into your chest. If you was to let your head go all the way back, then that could risk you overextending your back when you're at the top of the rep. But the most important thing is to make sure that you go slow on the way down and a full lockout on the way up. And one thing that I like to use is like the scooping method. So instead of just going up and down, try to like scoop your butt up, and you will feel your glutes so much more. But very slow and controlled, making sure you keep your chin tucked and keep your core tight all the way through is going to be key. Don't just be throwing the weight up and just doing anything. Concentrate on making sure that you feel it in your glutes. Like, think about that butt sitting up better than 2 bunk beds. Like, slow and control will be key. Okay, so the next tip is going to be, say for instance you do a set and you like, well, I don't feel it in my glutes. Maybe you feel it in your hamstrings, or maybe you feel it in your quads. One thing that I always make sure that people realize is you have to make sure that your bottom half is in a 90-degree angle. So if you see when I go at the top of my rep, my bottom half is at the 90-degree angle. If you have your feet a little too further out, then that could possibly target your hamstrings a lot more. If you feel it in your quads, if you slightly turn your toes out, that can help you activate your glutes a lot more as well. But the most important thing is making sure you slow and control on the way down, because literally you will feel it in your glutes. Like, once you control the decline of the rep, that'll be perfect to making sure you feel your glutes. Like, y'all see me right now, I'm over there crying, begging for help because my butt is on fire. All right, y'all, first set is done and I'm already over it, y'all. Them hip thrusts, let me tell y'all, if I ain't want my sit up better than 2 bunk beds, I wouldn't be doing all this, okay? I'm sorry I'm not holding the camera to y'all because I'm tired. All right, so the next thing we're gonna have, y'all, this next set is deadly. So next we're gonna have split squats, Bulgarian split squats. When my foot is gonna be put up at the back. But split squats, 15 reps with the dumbbells, and as soon as I finish 15 reps weighted, I'm gonna go straight into a 10 reps body weight. 25 reps on one leg. Long as it's 3 rounds, I can make it. Now if it was 4, I probably would have started crying. So yeah, 15 reps with the weight, drop the weight, 10 reps body weight, and then we're gonna superset it with banded duck walks, y'all. Banded duck walks. Y'all, my knees finna be cracking like popcorn. My knees about to be popping like popcorn. So for these split squats, we're gonna keep it light. I'm gonna use 15s. I probably will regret this, but let's just get into it, okay? All right, you guys. So now, this is literally, I won't say the worst exercise, but this exercise in particular hurt on a different type of level. And y'all, I don't really do any tricks on finding the right spot for my foot. I just kind of play around until it feels normal. Now, what you can do is have like a resistance band or something to put and mark your foot on the floor, so that way you know where to put your foot the next round. So now, two different things. You want to make sure that your foot is in the right place. And then also, when you get ready to go down into the split squat, you want to sit back into the bench, making sure that you literally get as low as possible in the split squat. Y'all see my face? I'm dying right now. But another thing is, you see how I'm slightly lean forward? With me being slightly lean forward, it helps me target my glutes a lot more, versus if I would have had myself more upright, it would have targeted my quads. I wanted this to hit my glutes, so that's why I lean towards my front leg, and making sure that when I go down, you see that my knee is staying behind my toe. If you want to target your quads, you'll sit upright and you'll let your knee fall forward, like above your toe, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But y'all, 15 reps with the weight, straight into the 10 body weight. I ain't got nothing else to say because this was just deadly. Okay, so say for instance you have knee troubles and you wanted to complete this exercise, because I have clients that come in that can't, well, not necessarily say that they can't, but as of right now, they would not be able to comfortably do this exercise while holding 2 dumbbells. So another alternative that I give them is they will just hold 1 dumbbell and then use their other hand as assistance on the bench. Kind of like how I held on to the bench while I was doing the body weight, just to give me a little bit more assistance, and you're able to go fully deep into the rep. It's nothing wrong with adding assistance to any exercise so that your form can be better. So y'all gonna see that I'm going to hold on to this so that way I'll be able to go lower, because y'all, my knees be clicking, but I just kind of dig deep into it by holding on. The assistance just give assistance. That's why it's called assistance. Now, when it comes to these duck walks, y'all, just stay low as possible. Like, act like you want to have Megan Thee Stallion knees and you doing a crybaby, or you doing the 2 hands up, keep them up. Just stay as low as possible. And when I'm doing these, I just kind of like to turn my toes in the direction that I'm going. Take a little break if you need to, but don't take too long now. Get right back into it and just stay low and walk that walk, baby. Alright, so now for this next exercise, we're going to be doing seated abductions. We're going to be doing 15 reps, but 3 different ways. The first way is going to be leaning forward. The second way is going to be sitting straight up. And then the last one is going to be sitting straight back. Once you do this exercise, you really don't have to worry about where you're going to feel it at, because immediately when you start it, you feel it in the right place. This will hit that side booty. We hit that side booty right here. That's what we like to call it, that side booty. But just take your time, make sure you control the movement, and yeah, feel the burn, baby, because it's definitely going to be there. Okay, so for the last and final set, I'm going to be doing cable squats. So listen carefully. I'm going to do 20 reps on one weight, and then I'm going to increase the weight by 10 pounds, do 10 more reps, and then increase the weight again and do 10 more reps. So for the first round, I started with 40 pounds. So then I went up to 50 pounds, and then I went up to 60 pounds. And then the second round, I started at 50. So I went up to 60, then I went up to 70. And then the last round, I started at 60, went up to 70, and ended at 80. I hope that makes sense, y'all. But with this, all you're doing is letting the resistance pull you forward, keeping your core tight, and making sure that you are in a shoulder width stance. I didn't bring my feet out super duper far because I wanted this move to really hit my quads. And yeah, just keep your core tight. Don't let the resistance pull you off your feet. Keep your heels down and just feel the weight, baby. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to be doing banded split squats with the cable, and it's going to be 15 reps on each leg. So you're just going to perform this like a regular split squat, making sure you going down in a 90-degree angle. But remember, the resistance is pulling you forward. So it's very important that you make sure you keep your heel planted and drive down into that glute on each rep.
Niggas want me to get ratchet. Niggas want me to attack it. Put the hood on, they're telling me cashes. Aren't you like Bob Saget?
Alright, you guys, that workout is officially complete. When I say my booty is on fire, y'all. Like, if y'all try that workout out, let me know, because baby, let me tell you, that workout turned me every which way but loose. Okay, so that concludes my vlog for today. And remember, y'all, nutrition is going to be key. Y'all know that I've been on a struggle bus with my fitness journey for a little minute due to, you know, some little ups and downs. But I've noticed that, like, why work super duper hard in the gym if you're not gonna eat right? You know, like, just why? Like, it's good. I know I love to work out. Even when I'm not eating right, I love to work out. Like, I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna do that regardless. But when I know that I'm shooting for a goal, consistency over intensity every single day. Like, you don't have to be extreme to the point where you don't want to keep doing it. Find something that's doable and something that you could be consistent at and just stick with it. And once again, I'm going to leave my training link below. Like, if you wanted to get your macros calculated to see how much you should be eating, if you want a workout guide to just get you started, I have a 6-week workout guide and a nutrition plan bundle that's available in my training link that I'm going to put below. Or if you need a little bit more hands-on, I have openings for my online training where you literally check in every week. I give you a detailed workout guide, a detailed nutrition guide to help you start your journey and get started. And the goal is, and the key is, to stay consistent. Anybody can give you a plan that can work miracles and that can get you where you want to be if and only you do your part. And I always have to remind myself, like, you have to do your part. It's no point of hiring a trainer if you're not going to do your part. So that's just pretty much it. Like, you have to do your part. And I think that's the reality that everybody have to kind of lock into when you trying to shoot for a goal or trying to get towards a goal. Because I know me, sometimes I be like, forget it. I'm over it. I ain't going to lose this weight. It's sometimes that negative voice be like, girl, you ain't going to lose that weight. You might as well just stop. And I'm like, girl, no, why stop? You have already come this far. And without a doubt, y'all, I have gained some of my weight back, but I still would have to gain so much more to be where I started. And that's the most important thing of the day. Don't get so caught up on where you not at and forget where you came from, because it's easy for me to say, like, dang, I done gained all my way back, but in reality, no, I didn't. I've gained some of it back, but to say that I've gained all my way back is just extreme, and it just puts a negative connotation in my head when it comes to me trying to motivate myself to get back to it and get back in the grind time. So with that being said, y'all, get it in, get in the field. Don't let that negative person in your head tell you can't do it, because yes, you can. So with that being said, make sure y'all check out the details. Y'all already know the drill. Come back and message your girl. Peace out.